what's up, everybody? Welcome to The Stack. I'm Alex.
I'm Justin.
I am Pete.
Today we're going to talk about the 5th and final issue of New Avengers Illuminati, the latest miniseries about our favorite character, Groo.
Our favorite.
And the penultimate issue of Astonishing X-Men, at least this run. So let's get right into the comics.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the last issue of New Avengers Illuminati. This series is promised to be essentially the spine of the Marvel Universe.
Wow. Wow.
You're using well-informed.
Yeah, I'm using big words like spine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It has a big meaning.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I just don't feel like using words like spine and head or like, you know.
I'm just happy we're finally
Really intelligent.
getting
Thank
to
you.
the scrolls.
Take a compliment.
We're finally getting to the scrolls.
The meat.
We're finally
The meat.
getting to it.
We're really getting to the muscle and the bone and the sinew.
Yeah,
Of,
exactly.
Explain sinew.
all right, keep going.
So anyways, I'm excited that we're finally finding out who's scrolls. You know, we're finally getting to this because it's been like it was touched upon, and then I was sweating it out for a while, and then finally it's done.
You were sweating it out.
I was nervous. I was like, what if Wolverine's the scroll? What do I do?
What if Wolverine's a scroll? Yeah,
what
I
if the
know.
Punisher's a scroll? I mean, do I
What
have
if
to
my
throw
dad's
away
a
old
Skrull?
comics? Like, or, you know.
We just have like a sad montage sequence
Yeah.
throughout the city. That's
No,
pretty
Pete
much it.
burned half his
How
comics.
do you guys feel that this worked as a series? Do you think it held up?
I liked the form of it. Some of the stuff I thought, like the last issue, I didn't think was very good. It was just a little too kind of esoteric. Like I love the idea of there being like a secret kind of group that's been motivating all these big changes in the Marvel Universe. And I love the revision of going back and being like, oh, that's why that happened.
I also liked how they kept blaming themselves for everything. Like, well, listen, we screwed over the Hulk, and now this is our fault too. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah. I think what this does, I don't know completely that it works as a series. It more works as individual issues.
Yeah, one-shots is really what it was. I mean,
Absolutely.
none of them really linked.
That being said, I really like how they are setting up this scroll thing. I think this issue throws the gauntlet down, essentially, in terms of this is the danger that they're going to face. You know, everybody, as fans, we're like, scrolls. It's been done 1,000 times.
Well, what's crazy also is there's been so much fan talk about it that they haven't really done much in the actual comic books about the Skrulls. It's been like the stuff in New Avengers and then this. Otherwise, it's just everyone being like, Skrulls, like nerds.
Yeah. Wow. All right. In
Spine.
any case, pick the issue up. It's a lot of fun, and it's definitely setting up what's going on in the Marvel Universe for the next year to come. Moving on, latest miniseries about Groo. Groo, Hell on Earth. This is the first issue. I haven't read Groo in years.
Where's Groo been?
Yeah, exactly.
Everywhere.
Around.
Yeah, he's been here. He's
Yeah.
a wanderer. He's the wanderer.
Pretty much. I gotta say, I enjoyed this. You know, I thought it was good. It's obvious in terms of its metaphors. This is very much, it's about pollution, it's about global warming, it uses the metaphor of olden times.
Oh,
And
Wow.
about
You just
war
get
and
it's a
whatnot.
different
But I
time.
think it works. You know, it's kind of sweet-natured, it's fun, and it reminds me what I like about Groo.
Yeah, you know, humor. It's like a dumb guy who keeps being successful. It's
Yeah,
basically-
I
it's
like,
a lot like
Pete.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not like,
exactly. I can relate to this. But I miss having
Thanks
it
for
in the
going
mag.
with that.
Yeah, I know you were right.
I completely
You almost said it
agree.
before we did.
Yeah, I was like, no, guys, it's about me.
Yeah.
It's about me. But I miss reading it in the...
Justin's like your Referto,
Yeah.
Okay.
and
Read
I'm
the
like
book.
the Sage.
All right.
All right.
Don't get... He
Anyone-
says sinew, all of a sudden he's a saint.
Yeah,
Am I
exactly.
right? What's
But
with
I
that?
miss having it in the Mad magazines because that's what I
You miss small.
Yeah, well,
annoying-
I like the fact that, like, I mean, this was very enjoyable because it was a whole comic for it, but I really liked the way it was written for, like, a quicker piece, like, just hitting the joke and getting out.
That's the issue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Right
exactly.
there.
This
Done.
is where I was like, oh, yeah, this is
It's sort
how
of
I
like,
remember it.
Groo paste. Or Pete paste.
Let me
Same
this
thing.
Pete paste.
I-
Let me recommend in the newspaper they have comics there that may be good for you. There's a great character called Marmaduke
I'm
that
just
is right
saying,
up your
speaking
alley.
of
Right up your
nostalgia,
alley.
this is kind of like, you know, that's what I missed.
I would actually, I would
Bite-sized.
disagree with you. For me, the issue thing is nostalgia. I mean, that's how I read Groo. I have the trades. I still have some trades at home. I don't know.
For me, it was Mad
I liked
Magazine.
it. I think it's worth picking up, and it's a lot of comic for your money.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
there it is.
Moving on, let's talk about the penultimate issue of Astonishing
Stop
X-Men.
saying
What? It is.
Which means
This
second
is
to
I'm
last.
using the correct word.
No, but then when people say that, I'm like, oh, you're always it's showing off. When people say the word penultimate, it's like it's close to the end. Just be like, it's building up, it's
I'm
climax.
sorry, I'm using those $5 words.
No, I'm not trying to say you're smart.
I am.
Oh, wow.
That's
Wow.
right, America. Alex, he's cocky. Great issue.
Oh, fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
No, it's excellent. I mean, it's been building. This issue knocks it out of the park, and I really... God, the next issue is going to come out in like 2 months or maybe longer because this series only occasionally comes out, and it's killing me.
We were talking before about how like it sucks when a book is delayed and then it comes out and you're like, oh man, my expectations were so high. But this, it's like your expectations are high and they're like in your face expectations, penultimate, you know?
But I know you guys are really excited about this Wolverine fight sequence because for me, that's really what this.
No,
issue
I gotta
has
tell
been.
you, I was. Every single fight sequence in here, all the dialogue, the way it twists back on the previous issue. Fantastic writing, amazing art, completely worth it. You know, this is a series that once it's done, I'm going to go back and actually buy the trades and read it again.
Look at you.
That's how good it is.
And let me just say,
I will just reread them over because I've already bought it.
I've memorized them. I'm just going to close my eyes and dream.
Wow, that's so nice. You're a dreamer. Is what
I know. Someday we'll find
like,
the Rainbow Connection.
Rafferdo, the dog.
Thanks, Sage. Well, let me just say, this winter is good. The winter of Scott Summers. This sets up.
Wow.
That is by far in all the episodes of the show we ever done the nerdiest thing you've ever said.
But mark my words, he's coming up huge. This issue, this whole Messiah complex, it's all about Scott.
I like how you can't hold it.
Yeah, I know. It's funny to say it. He says in here the best line I think he's ever said.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Last line of the issue.
To me, my X-Men.
Awesome, totally
Right?
awesome. When we come back after the break, you guys, we're going to have 2 of your viewer mails, and we're going to have a speed round. All right, stay tuned after the break.
Hey Pulp Secret, I'm sending you this video comment to let you know that I sent my real video comment to you telekinetically. Right now it's in Jersey. So, I mean, it should be there soon. But, hey listen, I'm apologizing in advance in case it breaks a window or kills somebody. I'm learning. But I love the shows!
To me, my stack guys.
I was hoping that he was going to say, Emma, stop being a bitch. That's what I hoped. Scott.
Wow, you hate her. Why
Yes,
is
she's
it
so annoying.
You have a problem with
Welcome
powerful
back
women.
to the show, everybody. Pete hates women.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Newsflash.
I have a problem with Emma and her attitude.
Attention, Pete's mom. Pete hates
What?
you. Huh?
Your mom watches the show,
Your
right?
mom's a regular viewer.
Mom, no.
Did
Mom,
your
this is
mom
not
wanna-
what's happening here, all right?
Okay.
I can't believe you're doing this.
You don't know what he
in front
says
of
when the
my mother,
camera's off.
In front of my
when
mother.
the camera's off, Pete's
A
mom.
little less Groo, a little more Sage, okay? All right, we're going to move on with the speed round. All right, first issue we're going to talk
Drink
about.
some coffee.
Yes.
Yes, I don't know. I'm sleepy, you guys. First issue we are going to talk about is the ultimate issue of Supervillain Team Up by Fred Van Lente. Amazing. I love the series. It's been fun, enjoyable, big story throughout. Great. This is my speed round, Pete. My speed
Then
round.
shorten it up, because it's got to be faster!
Classic
It's awesome
cocky
series.
Calvin.
Pays off really well. Pick it up if you haven't. Fantastic Four. We're going to turn to Justin.
Great issue. It's been a flagging series lately. This really steps it up a notch. McDuffie's coming up huge. Great last page reveal.
Yeah, that was the first time in a long time I really liked Reed Richards.
Because he shot somebody.
In the face! Yeah!
I'm going to tell you guys not to buy Gamma Core. It's one of the worst things I've read in a really, really long time. I don't know how you miswrite the Hulk, but somehow they managed it.
Yeah.
It's personally upsetting.
Let's turn it over to Pete for Maintenance.
Maintenance is a fantastic comic. I love the way it's drawn. It's hilarious. I must have laughed out loud 3 times reading this. It's
did, I was there.
It was great. Absolutely great. Pick it up.
And the penultimate issue of Why the Last Man. We're not going to spoil anything for you guys, but I will say I like what they do with the plot, but it feels a little bit like it's not quite there, especially for a second to last issue.
Disappointment.
Really disappointed.
Still, I mean, we're going to turn him for the last thing.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Yeah, I know it.
All right, let's move on with your questions. Okay, so Titan of Tomorrow asks, which is appropriate given the question, hello, Stackers. I wanted to know what you guys think about the Titans of Tomorrow story going on in the Teen Titans right now. I think it's really good and the art is great. And do you think the Blue Beetle should stay on as a member of the Teen Titans? I don't know if you guys have been reading Teen Titans. I can speak to the plot points. I enjoy it. You know, Sean McKeever's been doing a great job with the title. It's definitely fun again, and has picked up since Jeff Johns left the title.
You were let down by the last arc, if I recall.
Yeah, absolutely. There was Jeff Johns, then there was a couple of guys in the middle, and then Sean McKeever.
A couple of losers.
All right.
Ooh, easy.
Just, people picking it up. I've been enjoying it a lot.
I enjoy Blue Beetle, so I'm a big fan of him.
I like to think of him as the Spider-Man of the DC universe. So to have him on the Teen Titans, like classic Spider-Man, to have him on the Teen Titans, awesome.
Yeah. I think it works great. He's a perfect fit with the team, and I really hope they use him on there because Titans sells well, Blue Beetle not quite as well, so hopefully it'll bling.
It'll
bling a little
Bling it
more.
up.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, Street Sage, word.
Yeah, so it's a great arc. Definitely pick it up. Next viewer question is from Jose.
Hey, Jose.
That was Pete saying hi to you personally. I was just wondering what you guys thought about these new trends that have been popping up in comics recently, with things such as delays becoming more and more frequent, stunt casting of writers and artists like writers from Lost or the ever-delayed Jim Lee, and about titles constantly starting new volumes, JSA, instead of keeping with the original numbering. There's a bunch of different topics there, but what do you guys think?
It bothers me with the whole Volume 3, Issue 80. I understand it not wanting to be a huge number, but at the same time, it's a little confusing.
Well, it's more about, number one's up sales, so that's why it's not like they're like, these numbers are too high. People can't count that high. Action Comics is on like 859 or something like that, so it's up there.
And, I think it makes sense from title to title, at least talking about the numbering thing, that, it's kind of cool to look at Action Comics or Detective Comics and see the original numbering.
Yeah, and be like, wow,
that's been going on for a really long time. I think it makes sense when they originally renumber when it's, say, a new team. That
like a major reboot of the whole idea of the book.
But then there's a problem, I think, when a new team comes onto that old title, right?
Yeah.
Like, for example, with Astonishing X-Men, that's going up to 24, then Joss Whedon and John Cassidy leave, Warren Ellis comes on, and they're renumbering it, calling it Astonishing X-Men Second Stage. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, because when it's about the creator, I guess it does make sense.
Yeah.
About the stunt casting of writers, I don't know. When these...
I think you should do your own stunts if you're a writer. That's all I'm going to say. If you're a writer, you should do your own stunts.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's
you get paid a lot of money, man.
Yeah, you don't want to catch a piece of lead in your eye.
I think the interesting thing that's going to happen is you guys probably know about the Writers Guild strike that's going on right now. Probably by the time this episode gets posted, it'll be over or something. And then we'll seem stupid. But because the writer...
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
Okay, Groo. Because the writers are not working on television shows right now, a lot of them have said, well, now I have time to finally do my comics.
Yeah.
Like Damon Lindelof, who hasn't written Hulk versus Wolverine.
Oh, he's going to do it now?
He's actually going to do it now.
What a dick.
I don't want him.
And
I don't want him.
Alan Heinberg, who's not working on anything, is probably going to come back to Young Avengers.
You know what? I don't know if we want them.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Go back to your fancy money and don't come around here no more.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Too good for us in the comic book world.
Come back when you're on strike. Well, you know what? We're not going to watch your show.
Please come back, guys. Please come back. All right. If you have a question, you can call us at 888-841-7549 or email us at tips@pulpsecret.com. Or you can submit your videos on YouTube or upload them on our website at pulpsecret.com. As always, we don't have time to answer everybody's questions, but definitely check out pulpsecret.com/blog. We answer a lot of questions there. And thank you for watching The Stack.
Goodbye. Alex, I need some advice about some sage things.
Yes,
Could
Roberto?
you tell me?